Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update because there's quite a few things to go over. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first piece of new content is of course the new rank in Ordinal Tower. So we do have rank 8 in Ordinal Tower, which is a 5-floor tower type field. So that basically means that you clear one floor, you go up to the next floor, you clear that, you go to the next floor, so forth and so on. Now something to keep in mind about Ordinal Tower is they usually do have secret bosses, so don't just follow the main path and go all the way up. Maybe on your first attempt you can do so. However, after you clear it a couple of times, you can, and I do recommend people to explore other paths. Usually there are secret bosses if you go towards the right or towards the left, sometimes even under the bridges and stuff like that. There are secret bosses in the Ordinal Tower, so just keep that in mind. Now, while you are progressing through the Ordinal Tower, make sure to actually learn all of the different mechanics, as each floor and each boss fight will encourage you to learn and use specific mechanics to kill the boss even quicker. The next new piece of content is of course the Polaris Firefight. So this is the new LTQ. It's literally the same thing as the Zenith Firefight, however this is a solo version instead of a team version. Now keep in mind that they did mention in the NGS headline that the loot between the two are the same. So, you know, if you want to do the group one or if you want to do the solo one, whatever you want to do, it's perfectly fine as the loot is exactly the same. The only difference is there is a title reward for completing the solo version or Polaris Firefight and completing it with an S rank. So if you do want that special title, and I don't really know if there's going to be any rewards bound to it, but we will have to check once the servers go live, but that is definitely something to look forward to. Now for all my friends who love Line Strike, they have added new cards. So this is definitely going to shake up the meta, as they have added over 15 new cards, and many of them actually change the fundamentals of how you approach this game, as some of these cards will allow you to attack the enemy's PP bar directly or just straight up negate all debuffs. There are a lot of very powerful new cards over here, and I am pretty confident that this is going to change the entire meta of how Line Strike is going to be played. However, it doesn't end there. We also get the Kaiju 8 collaboration, which is absolutely insane as well. There are a bunch of different outfits over here. There's even the weapon camos down here. So the weapon camos are going to be the main attraction for me personally. However, of course, we can't forget about the Kaiju bodysuit itself. It looks really damn awesome. And these outfits look pretty good. I like Mina's outfit the most, but that's just my personal preference. And then of course we have all the different stamps as well as vital gauges and ARC's ID background. Remember, a lot of these stamps actually do make special sounds. So if you are going for, you know, to be the most annoying person ever, you could probably get all of these stamps and spam them over and over and over, just like the Code Geass, as well as the I Am Atomic, because those are great stamps. But nevertheless, there is a lot to look forward to from this collaboration. However, if you aren't planning to spend any money or, you know, or any Meseta by buying this off the player market, there are a bunch of freebies that you can get here as well. Simply from the login bonus, you get all of the different cutouts as well as some star gems, so that is pretty nice. Now, other than all of that stuff that I just covered, we also have a treasure scratch campaign, which means that we can actually do the urgent quest twice every single time a UQ pops up, and the enemy's HP is reduced by 30%. So please make sure to take full advantage of this. You definitely want to do the UQ whenever it comes up, because it does give you these treasure scratch tickets. For those who don't know, the treasure scratch tickets are a great source of a lot of valuable resources, cosmetic items, so forth and so on. So I definitely recommend people not to sleep on this and take full advantage of the treasure scratch while it's still available. Now, as for the Kaiju number 8 style scratch over here, there are a bunch of different items over here. As you can see, the defense force mask looks really badass as well. You got all the different weapon camos, the different hairstyles. I'm sure some of these hairstyles will go for a lot of money, and there's also all the different poses as well, which look super badass. And last but not least, I just want to remind everyone that we will be getting the NGS headline on October 1st, 5 AM PDT, or 8 PM for me if you live in Asia. But nevertheless, this is definitely something to look forward to. October is going to be the big content month, so we can look forward to a lot of things in October. And no, this is not actually copium, you know, we are actually getting a substantial amount of stuff. However, I'll go over all of that stuff in a separate video.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!